What's up, everybody, and welcome. Uh,
Welcome.
welcome.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know. I forgot what we were doing. I was reading chat.
You're like, welcome to the Golden Girls.
Welcome to the Golden Girls special. I'm your host, Sophia,
And I'm
the drunk one.
Blanche. Wait, who? What are their names? Blanche,
I think Rose is one.
Rose,
Yes.
Sophia, and
I don't know the other one. Who's the other one? I don't know.
oh,
Dorothy.
there's always Dorothy. Okay.
And the only reason I knew that is because I looked at the chat. Thank you, Molly. Hey. What's up, everybody? Hello.
Oh my God, nice mug you have there.
We already went through this. It's not dishwasher safe, y'all, and I've lost most of the picture that's on this cup. And the only picture that's stayed so far is actually Jack Skellington himself. So
I feel like it's getting worse and worse.
it's pretty bad, but it's a cool cup.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Mine
So.
says, more self-love.
I can't do it.
Anyways, this is a safe space, right? I think I would like to admit that I actually have never seen the Golden Girls.
I have only seen the Golden Girls. So when we were on tour, Sharon and Jinx and all, like, they would put Golden Girls on in the dressing room and it would play while we were doing our makeup. So that was the only time I ever saw it, and I loved it. I thought it was really, really fun. But on my own, no, I've never just picked it up. But I would love to do it. I also have been to, there's the Golden Girls restaurant in New York with like original like memorabilia and stuff, and I have been to that to have cheesecake.
Oh, wow. Just cheesecake?
Yeah, Dawna hasn't seen Golden Girls. Yeah,
Is
we had cheesecake there.
Is there something about cheesecake?
It's like their thing, girl.
Oh,
Anyway.
I don't like cheesecake, so
What? I just saw
Yeah.
on TikTok they were talking about food, like nostalgic food that's gone away, that were really big hits and they didn't know why. And one of it was, I don't remember who made it. Maybe it was Kellogg's, but they made like a cheesecake bar. Think of like a like a granola bar, but it was like cheesecake form, and people loved it. It was like really, really popular, and then they just stopped making it for some reason.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
So
Well, I don't think my life would be any better if I tried it. So
oh gosh, why don't you like cheesecake?
I don't like sweet cheese. I love cheese in general.
Yeah, I know. Funky cheese.
But the sweet stuff is not for me. I don't like sweet like cream cheese frosting. I don't like sweet ricotta, none of it.
Gross.
Anyways,
Um, I did something and I joined something today, y'all. I got this message at, first off, it was 9 in the morning, so I'm thinking my friend was maybe hasn't slept because I know them. But it was the old show host when I did drag at Industry Bar. Her name's Holly Day. She messaged me at 9 in the morning and was like, hey, there's a drag pageant happening on March 27th. And she's like, I'm trying to get everyone together to judge. And she named all of it and was like the old cast and everything and asked if I would do it. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it.
wow.
I know.
Okay.
Not only am I going out to the club, but I'm going out to the club to judge drag.
Are you going to be in drag
Hell
judging?
no, girl. Don't
I
get
was gonna
crazy.
say.
Baby steps, girl. You're lucky you got me out of the house.
One step at a time.
So I was like, no, that'll be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. So,
How many people like enter this contest? Like, how many people do you have to judge?
I don't know, but it's at Monster Bar, which is like this piano bar.
Love.
Yeah, it's very, very cute. Well, upstairs is super cute. Upstairs is like this like piano and this like bar. It's like the bar's in the center and the piano's in the corner, and everybody just like, people get on the piano and play and they're singing, like fucking New York gays. And then downstairs though, there's like a spiral staircase that goes downstairs, and that's where like all the seedy shit happens. Which they've had some crazy stuff there during All Stars 2. I went there with Coco Montrese, Detox, and I want to. Tatiana was there. That's where Tatiana gave me that shot, and I was like, I don't want to drink it, and I threw the shot. and I ended up throwing it on her. And then I want to say Roxy was there, but it was like stripper night, and it was
Hell
all
yeah.
these like go-go boys everywhere, and Coco was there bringing back. Coco's a nasty, perverted old man. Let me tell y'all, Coco's nasty. And I was like, Coco turned into somebody I've never seen before. When all these men were just like dancing around, and she's like, go, go, go dance for daddy. And I was like, what? Who are you? And she was just like
Okay.
throwing dollars around with all these dancers. I was like, who are you? I'd never seen that Coco before. But that's what happens
Go.
downstairs. So like the track and all that stuff happens downstairs. So it's really fun. There was also a video that went around where this queen, because they have cameras downstairs in the dressing room, and this queen
In the
stole some.
dressing room?
Yeah, I mean we don't get naked. It's not like a store dressing room. It's
Oh.
like girl. So there's cameras down there, and someone stole. Another queen stole from somebody else's, like went in their bag and took all their money and everything, and denied it. And then the club ended up posting on their Twitter the camera footage of them going in the bag and stealing it. Yeah, it was a whole thing. It was wild. So that person doesn't perform or show their face anymore. But yeah. You're muted. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is the best Donna's ever sounded. Did you hit a button? Oh jeez, y'all. It's Donna. Well, this is great. So while Donna figures that out, y'all. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna be doing that and judging drag, and I'm very excited because the people at Monster, it's you don't know what you're gonna get, whether it's gonna be like high drag or like pageantry drag or like something grungy and like alternative, which is really cool. So I'm very excited for that. Oh, I also had to make a complete media kit. I don't know if anybody in content creation has ever made one of these. I'm just talking until Donna can figure this out. But I had to spend the last few days making a media kit, y'all. So and if you don't know what a media kit shows like everything that you've ever done and like your numbers and whatever, your history. It's basically like a pretty Wikipedia page. So I spent the last few days doing that. But I have to say, I was very excited to go back and see all of my old content. It was nice. Donna, how's things going over there?
It's gonna pick up.
There we go. You're back, y'all.
It's not my regular mic.
That's fine.
Okay. Wait,
now you sound fine. Just talk, girl.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, how about now? Can you hear me?
Girl, we could hear you for the past 5 minutes.
Okay. Anyways, that was so weird. And literally everything, like the light was on, and like I didn't touch anything, and but then it just said, "No, your mic doesn't exist." So.
Well, thank God I'm a professional and just carried on.
Anyways, what were you talking about?
We were talking about.
I blacked out for a second. I like did not hear anything you
What
said.
were we talking about before then? I know we were talking about. Yeah, stealing. Yes. They stole and they posted the video and then they never showed up again.
Was that like? Wait, were you saying that was a recent thing or long ago?
No, I want to say it was. It was right before the pandemic.
Oh God, that's a long time ago now.
Well, yeah, I guess now 4 years ago. Isn't that
So
wild?
Huh. Wow.
Which is kind of like my 4-year anniversary now of going out.
Oh, then you're past due.
Because, well, no, I did go out for a bachelorette party, but my last time being out, like in drag, like actually being all up in it, was in March as well because of the pandemic. And then I was in London. I was on tour, so I came back.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like a little. And then that's when I sent them a message and was like, I quit.
Can you go and find the day you sent that message?
Probably. Well, so she sent. Okay, so this is how it worked. When the pandemic was happening, obviously everything was closed down in New York City. It was really, really weird. If you lived in New York City, it was like a ghost town. You could just walk out. I've never seen New York like that because it's always so busy and touristy. But you could literally walk outside and nobody was there. It was so weird. So when they started opening up places, I remember they sent out a message and was like, "Hey, the bar's opening back up." I didn't feel comfortable going back. A few things. A, I was kind of taking my career in a different direction, but B, I didn't feel comfortable because New York is very about money. It thrives on tourism as well, and I didn't want to be around people at the bar and getting sick. And that was like when COVID was in the beginning, and like we didn't know much about it. And so they sent a mass text out being like, "Hey, do you want to? We're gonna bring the girls back together. We're doing the show. Are you in?" And that's when I said no. And but they kind of figured that was gonna happen.
What
But
if you had said yes? Like where? Like
that I'd
what do you
probably
think?
still be doing it. But you know what?
That's so weird.
I didn't do that for money because I didn't make. I even took a pay cut there so the other girls could get more money, like the local entertainers. But I didn't do that for money. I just did it because I really, really enjoyed them, and it was just really fun. It was, I don't know, I liked hanging out with them. But like I ended up spending, like every night that I would go there would be like just for the cab alone, be like $120. So
Damn.
yeah, and then they only gave me like a few hundred to perform there for that. So I really, and I would spend it on alcohol and
Food and
food.
drinks. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I was just doing it basically to hang out with people. But but yeah.
Well, that's a good enough reason for me. Shoot, someone paid me to
Alcohol.
hang out.
Yeah, it was a lot. But then you have to do rehearsals and everything like that. I'm like, oh god.
Oh, it's like a full production.
Well, they have like a lighting system, so you got to go in there with your number, and then we had to turn in our music beforehand. You had to go in there and say how you wanted the lights. You had to like run it through with the DJ. We had opening and closing production, so we had to do our little dances. Yeah.
Oh, damn. I don't know, I just kind of picture
For
people
fun,
just like
y'all.
roll out of bed and like do a performance.
No, when I say New York Queens, like the hustle here is completely different than any other hustle I've ever seen. It's true, and they will do that from like Queens here will work from like morning to night. So like they'll go from one bar to the next bar to the next bar to the next bar to perform, which is why I didn't understand how they have one outfit and then they kind of just go like it's like a little tipping around dress, and I'm like, girl, that's not a costume, darling. What is your costume? And then I realized after living here that like no, they're going on to the next one. So they normally have a duffel bag of their makeup, and then they have like maybe another dress to turn into, but no, they just host and go into the next, into the next, into the next. Yeah.
Damn.
Rent's
getting it
expensive
done.
here.
That's valid.
Yeah. And most people get drunk and they don't tip or anything here, so they gotta work for those booking fees. Also, it's about what you bring in, because they will get rid of you here in New York if you do not bring your crowd.
That's scary.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when I first moved here, I had my own one-woman show. Oh my gosh, that's actually very hard to do an entire show nonstop, hosting and performing for 2 hours. It was a lot. But I did
That's
it.
some Taylor Swift shit right there.
I did it. I did. It was fun. But
I would hate. What if you're the person who, like, when you go on stage, everyone leaves, or like everyone gets to drink like that? That sucks.
I mean, there are a few
that happens for people.
Though there are a few people that does happen, but it's normally just the performer, not the host, because they replace host here like crazy if you don't bring in people. If you can't vamp on the mic, if you can't you gotta go.
Right.
And then they'll have the entertainers. But you know what? That's the bar break. Let's go get drinks.
Everyone go take a piss.
Yeah, I would hate that, but no.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I'm doing that March 7th or 27th. So
March 7th. No,
in 3 days.
I feel like, well, that's cute that you have something on your agenda to be excited about for March. I feel like I don't have anything going on.
I mean, that's one thing I'll share. We do have we might have guests this month too, y'all. So that's gonna be fun.
That is true.
On the 25th, which is 2 days before, and then Dawna's birthday. Oh no, that's April. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's true. We have a whole month to plan something extravagant, which I'm sure we will.
I'll show up.
I might not.
Okay, that's fine. We will have a special guest, y'all, the day before. So,
Which also happens to be tax day. So get your
oh
fucking taxes
yeah.
done.
Oh my
I haven't
gosh.
done that.
I
I
hate
always procrastinate doing my taxes until the very last minute, and then I stress myself out, and I promise myself next year it'll be different, and it's never
No,
different.
it's not different.
Yeah.
I used to lie on my taxes all the time, y'all, when I was younger. Like when I first did it, I didn't realize how bad that was. Man, I would lie
Yeah.
and get
I mean, you're
and
past the 7-year mark, so who cares?
I would lie with like when I was like 18. Like that's a long time ago now. But yeah, I would lie all the time. It was bad. And then I would be so jealous when people could be like claim things. Oh my god, I was so jealous. When they'd get like a
claiming
huge
children?
yeah, and I'm like, and then then they get all this money back. I didn't want a child though, so
Yeah. I'm
but
like, can I claim my cats as dependents?
could you? No.
You should be able to.
What about like I guess what I guess no. I mean you are what about like a dog that's like for like helping you?
Service
Yeah, like a
stuff?
service dog. I didn't know the word.
I think maybe. Because, like, I think you would have, like, extra expenses for that kind of stuff, yeah?
What about oh my god, what's it called when you have to bring an animal like and they help you like a companion, for instance, like on like an anxiety pet, like a
Uh,
emotional
like a s-
support.
Mm, yes.
What if can you claim that? Can you get money
Is
back for
that a
that?
tax write-off? I don't know.
You
I
know,
don't know.
we you should get a mic. That's a tax write-off for you.
Maybe that's my next investment.
Literally, that was some of the best stuff about drag is that literally any part of it could be a tax write-off.
I know. I have done, like, some, like, video game stuff for taxes, which is nice.
Yeah. Wait, can you write off uh wishes on Genshin?
When I stream them and I buy them on stream, I write them off. It's content.
No, I know. I never did that.
Duh. Anyways,
Wow. Do you think
hmm.
that's how the big ones
I mean,
do
I'm
it?
also not a tax expert, so always go to your professionals.
Just
Don't
committing
take
crimes right
advice
now.
from me.
Committing crimes. I can't.
Anyways.
um
Oh my god.
sorry, let me do this. Oh my gosh. I have to get caught up on a lot of I have to do a lot. I'm tired.
Oh, maybe you should have a little snack.
Oh my god, oh my god. I've already
What?
complained, y'all. I think I complained last. It's been really hard, y'all. The food in this house has completely changed. Everything used to be super healthy, and now, although Michael did make really good food last night, so that was nice. But oh my gosh,
Love
the
it.
food in this house has changed. I know I complain every week, y'all, but it's just a lot, and I'm really trying to be a good person, and I'm trying to help a friend out, y'all. But it's like really a lot. I also feel like, how long have they been here? A month already, right? I also think Benny, their dog. Oh my gosh, y'all. So I was in my bedroom. And do you know what I'm gonna say?
No, I just watched you experience like 7 thoughts in a matter
That's
of 10
ADHD,
seconds,
mama. I was in, like I was just sleeping, y'all. And Austin comes in my bedroom, like to talk to me about like what she's watching on TV or something. But I kind of blacked out because of what happened. But next thing you know, she's talking in mid-sentence. Her dog just shits in my room.
Hmm.
And it's really funny because Austin will always be like, you know, they never go to the bathroom like when I'm there. They never shit when like you're there or when I'm there. They only do that when you're there. And so like part of me was upset that the dog shit, but then part of me was really happy that the dog shit because like she always says that doesn't happen. And I'm like, no, her dog is literally shit on me while I'm holding it in front of her.
In your arms?
In my arms, the fucker shit on me.
Oh my god. What did you do?
Well, what am I gonna do? Like I put the dog down, girl, and cleaned up the shit. What do you mean? It wasn't like a wet shit, girl. It was like a little bloop 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 bloop, and I'm like,
Oh, that's good. So it just kind of like dinked off the side of you and hit the floor.
yeah, but still, do you like getting shit on, girl? Like, no, like
Everyone-
it's so.
everyone
I
has
was like,
fun.
girl, I told you. You gotta go you have to take your dog out. You
Ugh.
have to. I can't.
I'll actually never forget one time when I was younger, we used to always go to like the KOA campsites. Do you have KOA
I
campsites?
don't know what KOA is.
Okay, maybe it's a California thing. Anyways, it's just little campsites around,
What's
and
it
then you
stand
could like
for?
rent a cabin.
Kids on acid.
Acid. No, I don't know what it stands for actually.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, they had like a little arcade and they had like banana bikes and all these fun things. Anyways, we are there with like a big group of people and this family's dog, like I'm just standing there and this dog comes and pees on me like a tree or something. Literally walks up to me and starts pissing on me. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
No,
I was
that
probably
hasn't
like
happened.
I was probably like 10 years old too. I felt so uncomfortable.
No, that hasn't happened. But the dog, but Austin's dog did shit in here. And then the way that she did it, y'all, she was like, so I'm watching this thing, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, oh, Benny's shitting. And it kept going on. I was like, in my room? Like, I mean, we also have, it's all wood floors, so it's not like they shite on a carpet or something. But, I mean, the living room has a carpet. We have, like, rules in the house that, like, not our personal rules, like the building's rules are, like, which I don't understand this, because I hate carpet in buildings. Sorry if anybody's listening and they have carpet. Do you have carpet in your house?
I have carpet in my room.
I hate carpet.
And all of our little rooms have carpet. The rest is hardwood floors.
I love hardwood floors. But the building's rules is like 80% of it has to be covered, which then I'm like, why did y'all make wood floors then?
What's the point of the carpet? Or wait.
To cover what's the point of having wood floors, you mean? If it has to be covered?
Wait, 80% of the wood has to be covered?
Yeah, like the floor has to be covered in a carpet, in like a rug.
That sounds so weird.
I know, but so like our bedroom doesn't have it, like our living room has it, our kitchen doesn't have it, like so.
How do they do like the math on that?
We have a hallway in for you. It doesn't have it either. What?
How would they do the math on that?
I
Like,
don't know.
okay,
I mean,
you
they've
need
never like marked us for
17.
it. They've never like marked us for it. We have a huge like living room rug, so I guess like when they see that, they're like, oh, okay, it's covered. But yeah, it's.
That's so weird.
I don't know. I would, yeah, but we have to cover it. So, but they haven't shit on that yet. Also, just so y'all know, the dog is wearing a diaper, by the way, because when it first came here, the dog peed on our brand new couch.
Yeah.
So it's in a diaper now. But have you ever seen a dog diaper? Maybe, I don't know if they all look like this. I guess this is my first experience with the dog diaper. Have you ever seen one?
Yes.
Describe it.
It's oh, you know what? No, you actually told me about this.
What
It's like a diaper, like you slip over your body.
It's like it almost looks like she has a chihuahua. It almost looks like a chihuahua is wearing like a waist trainer. It's like a like a little sumo belt. It like wraps around its like abdomen area, but it covers up his little wee wee. So if it pees into that. But then like it's like laying flat up against its stomach. You know what I mean? Like so it pees on itself though.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that's kind of what babies do, yeah.
I guess.
Pee on themselves.
I mean, I've never changed a diaper, but yeah. I guess.
I only remember changing like one diaper growing up.
But the ass is out, by the way, so that's why it pooped.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, so it has its waist trainer on, and then it's whole. The butt is just out, so the butt it just poops.
The butt is just out.
Oh God! But anyways,
Wait, did they make diapers for dogs that helps with the poop part?
I don't know, but maybe that's what they need to.
Only piss
I just
diapers?
don't understand. The dog just needs to go outside. That's it. Just take it outside.
Yeah,
That's all. That's all. It just needs that. So, but yeah. Anyways, Katie in the chat said, "Can you imagine how messy that would be if the dog shat on itself?" But it doesn't have like wet shits. But yeah, I wouldn't want to clean. Also, my dogs don't like my dogs. I don't know if her dog likes it, but my dogs hate baths.
Oh. Well, your dogs are like cats, so I guess that makes sense.
They hate it. They're also very clean themselves, but they hate it. So.
Yeah, my cats aren't really the biggest fans of baths either.
I feel like my cat did like water.
Some do. Some do.
I feel like they really liked playing in it. And anytime I would take a shower, they would try to go in there and like hit the faucet and play with the faucet. Yeah.
Smudges used to like crawl up in our sink and just like let like a little drip of water just land on him over and over again.
Mine never went in the sink
Likes
though.
it.
But I'm trying to think. And then our dogs have never they've never like drank in it. Well, first off, they're short, so they can't really reach the toilet. But they've never done that. We also have a very fancy water feeder thing, a bopper for them. It's like a little fountain that constantly recycles the water, moves so that way they could have it.
I bet that's so luxurious for them.
A lot of people think our dogs are bougie, but they're your babies. No, what do you mean they kind of are? They're just taken care of.
Well, yeah, no, I think it's great.
Yeah. So they do need to get their teeth done. Do you have to clean cats' teeth? I guess you do.
I mean, you can.
You should.
It's just like one other thing that they hate.
So our vet, and I don't know if anybody knows this, but the vet that we go to was saying that that's like that's like the pathway to bad health is not taking care of their teeth. Yeah. So we do need to get them brushed, but it's very expensive to get their teeth cleaned.
I can imagine.
Like thousands to get their teeth cleaned.
Is that more or less than human teeth cleaning?
My teeth are like covered up by insurance, although I do need to get mine filled. But gosh, it's expensive.
What's up with all this expensive teeth shit?
I don't know, y'all. It's just
stupid.
Everything's so expensive.
Literally everything. When I think about just shit that I need to fucking pay for, I'm like, God damn.
I said that to Michael this morning, or not this morning, like a few days ago. I was like, well, we're broke. And he was like, what? I was like, I've paid all the bills. Everything's done. We're good. Like, it just costs so much money. I'm like tallying everything up. And then I go through, and I've done really, really well because there's so much stuff that like I will sign up for to do like the free trial, and then I forget about it, and then like I'll pay for it for like years. Yeah. And I just recently went through and like cleared out everything that I did, which oh my god, that took so much. Same thing with like what do you call it? Subbing to people. Thank you guys for anybody that subs to us on Twitch. We really appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That helps Dawna and I quite a bit. We got to get our new mic. But there are some people that I do subscribe to that I don't go into their channel like at all. And at one point I was like subscribed to like, I don't know, it was like 30 something people.
Yeah.
30 something.
That was old Twitch days.
Oh my god, I would just click subscribe. And I hate that it's like an automatic redo for a lot of it. That's what really pisses me off. I also hate that it's more expensive on the phone than it is on the PC.
How, like by a lot.
Yeah.
Like 20% more. Oh my god, and don't even get me started on bits, because buying bits is a fucking
scam.
Crime.
It's a scam.
Yeah. It's so stupid. Anyways.
I also have my bit set to 100.
Which I hate.
Why?
Only because sometimes I'll have like 3 random bits left over somehow.
I don't want 3 bits.
And
that's 3 pennies.
But I would rather. I know, but it's kind of funny.
I set mine to a minimum of $1, y'all, which is 100 bits. But it's 1 penny. 1 penny. It's 1 penny, and then they take a piece of that, so you're getting less than a penny per bit.
I know. Well, buying 100 bits is like $160 or pennies. Sorry.
I was like, girl, no, it's not. But yeah, no. So that's why I set my bit minimum to at least $1. So I can't. I feel like a lot of people troll with bits.
And that's what I want to do to you.
See? And I don't want that. If you're going to troll, you're going to... Although I did just recently, I think I brought this up in the last podcast, I did ban somebody in my chat who constantly would give me bits. But they would give them to me like 100 at a time, but they would constantly do it. But they were just being inappropriate, and then I banned them. So...
That's weird. But you kept me as a mod? Just kidding.
I do need to redo my
Uh,
mods. I was told by another mod I should redo it. But I also want to do like a, I was thinking about, when's mod appreciation day or month or week or whatever?
I think it's today. Just kidding. I don't know. It should be every day. Duh.
I was
Shout out
thinking
to
it'd
all
be
the
really
mods.
cute to be like, to do like a like mod of the week thing, and then you could raise money for them, and then like whatever donations you get that week go to them. Isn't that cute?
That is very cute. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see you do that.
Well, I didn't say I was gonna do it. I said I thought that. I thought it would be.
I've seen some people do that, like a tip the mods day.
Yeah, I think it'd be very, very cute. But I have so many mods that like how do I pick it? And then I don't want
Ooh,
people. What?
actually,
What?
do like a fucking mod tournament challenge where we all like fight to the death, or like have like a bracketeer something, and then whoever the greatest mod is of all time gets all the winnings.
That is so evil, but I love it because that's
It's
very
sick.
something that I would do. But that means I'd have to get all the mods together, like mod
It's
wars.
1v1 Fortnite. I'm just kidding. Mod wars. I think we're onto something here.
Mm-hmm. But Molly, who is in the chat right now, is one of my mods, and Molly does not play. Can you imagine Molly in Fortnite?
I mean, that'd be really funny. But no, it doesn't. Have to be
Molly
Fortnite.
said I'm out first, which is Molly has donated the most money of like anybody in my entire life. Molly, I feel like Molly has to have like an honorary day because that would be so rude.
International Molly Day.
Molly would be out first, and you know what? I would just be like, Molly, hide in a bush. Like, don't.
Or how about Molly gets to pick the game?
Molly's good at trivia, though.
We do punked.
Molly's really good at trivia. Molly told me about this trivia. Do you like trivia?
I like trivia. Am I good at it?
No. She told me about this like trivia Discord that she's part of, and she's always at the top. She always wins.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's really smart.
I feel
wouldn't
like
know.
there's some things like random facts that I could come in handy about.
Give me a random fact right now.
Did you know that? Did you know?
No, I didn't.
Can't think of a single fact. You know what I thought about the other day? Remember that book?
Not a
that
fact.
Remember that book that was in the cabin that was like, "This is rock."
No.
There was some book about rocks and it was like, "This is rock. Is cement rock? Cement is not rock." It was like really weird.
I learned that you can eat mold, and then I didn't. It's not like recommended, but you can eat mold, and people are like, "Oh, well, you're gonna get sick if you get it." But it's like, no. Like you can eat mold, and they're like, especially because obviously some mold is needed for like cheese and stuff like that. But they also said that just because you cut the mold off of, like, let's say a piece of bread, right? If you cut the mold off the top and you're like, I'll eat the rest because it's not moldy, it's actually completely moldy because it spores from the center and then goes out. So there's, especially because bread's so porous, it's throughout the entire bread. Like, so you shouldn't eat that. But like
From
fruit,
the center?
well, like it's like deep in there. It doesn't just start from where on the outside. The outside is the end result of what you're seeing.
So it's already been.
It's already
done.
been in there. Yeah. So like you can't do it. But they were saying that fruits and like vegetables are like the easiest thing to eat if they're moldy because it's harder for it to get through. So like just cut around it. They said like to be safe, like an inch or so to cut around it and you could eat it. But like if let's say you got a watermelon. But
yeah, an inch or so.
Yeah.
Some fruits, that's the whole fruit. Like a moldy
Well, like a
grape,
banana, if you ate a banana. Speaking of bananas, we have a thing of bananas here, right? And I keep looking at the bananas because, like, I love bananas, y'all. And these bitches have been bright green for, like, 3 years. I want to eat them.
Well,
I don't want a green banana. I don't.
Wait, there's something that you can put with the banana that makes it not green.
Rice? No, I don't know.
maybe it's the opposite. You put a banana with something else that's not ripe, and it makes it ripe.
I don't know, but we don't have any other
There's
fruits,
some
girl.
facts about bananas, so if that ever comes up in trivia.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I learned that. That was
I ate a banana right before this, actually.
Yeah, I had a banana. I had a, oh my gosh. So remember I said everything in this house has been really, really bad in food, nothing healthy. So yesterday, Austin comes in. First off, so like Michael and I did edibles, but not like Austin is like a pothead, and like she'll smoke like on the way to from work to work, whatever, and then like she has her edibles as well. She also drinks. I'm probably making Austin sound like really bad, but like she loves her weem, and she will like get some munchies and everything. So which is why there's like junk food here. And then last night was like, hi, you really want a Cold Stone right now? And I was like, no, I don't. And she was like, a little banana split right now? And I was like, bitch, get out of my face. And so she kept pressuring me, y'all. So then I just ordered a banana split. But I had bananas last night.
Hey, that's healthy. That counts as one of your 7 servings of fruits and vegetables.
It had strawberries in there too.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's 2.
There was
2
a
servings
cherry.
right there.
I didn't eat the cherry though. I'm not a big cherry fan.
Cherry, that's 3 servings of fruits and vegetables.
I don't like cherries though. Oh, there was pineapple in it too.
4? We're up to 4 servings?
I didn't eat the cherry though.
Okay, well, 4 represented, 3 consumed.
I don't like cherries.
I do sometimes. But
Rose in the chat said, don't put bananas with other fruits because it'll make them ripe faster. What? Will it make the banana ripe faster, or will it make the fruits ripe faster?
It makes the other fruits ripen faster.
Why is that?
Maybe
they bullies?
Put an avocado with it.
I've never had an avocado. Oh, wait, no, I've lied. I mean, I've had guacamole, but I've never had, like, avocado, like a...
I think I'm, like, having a heart attack.
I don't like guacamole, though. So I don't like, especially if it's on, like, I've eaten it on accident on my sandwich. If someone put it, like, on a sandwich or something, I've had it, and I hate it. I don't like avocado, or guacamole. I also learned about how to cut... oh, my gosh. I saw this TikTok on how to cut one. And they were
cut an avocado?
Oh, because people like, you know, they cut it and then they like slap the knife in the middle. What's that? Is it a seed? I don't know what the thing is. The ball. A pit. They hit the pit, yo, with the knife, right? And then they take it out. But then someone cut it and then twisted it off, and then you could just pop it out like a little button. What?
Great.
Anyways, I'm assuming you're an avocado girly, but I am not.
Why is that more effective?
It's just easier, I guess, and safer than going,
Oh my god, have you ever cut yourself hella bad?
Yes, actually, I have a scar on my finger, right? It's on my middle finger.
Oh, mine's on my index finger. But like literally, like same spot.
Yeah, I got a glue stick stuck in a gun. Like the gun was old and it was so hot that like, not only did it...
In a glue gun.
In a glue gun, yeah. What do you mean?
Oh,
did I say gun?
Glue stick stuck in a gun.
Well, I thought it was kind of understood that if I have a glue stick and a gun, it's probably a glue stick gun thing.
I don't know. Maybe you're doing some cosplay of an actual gun, and you were trying to glue rhinestones to it. I don't know.
Anyways, you know, I actually did do a Sombra cosplay from Overwatch, and she has a gun, and I rhinestoned the gun. So I did do that. But anyways, I had a glue stick gun that it got so hot that it would spew out obviously through the front, but it would also spew out through the back because it was so hot, and there was no temperature controller on there, so it ended up spewing out, and I just let it dry, and because of that, I couldn't get the glue stick out or in. So we had to cut it out, and all I had was a fishing knife. And if anybody knows, like, those are like super sharp. Yeah. And so, and that just like, so like, I had a glue gun, but then I pulled out my fishing knife, and so I cut the glue stick out, but I sliced my finger completely open. I remember I could see all in it. And at the time I had roommates, and it was just girls. And my friend, her name's Sarah, she was like, oh my, I was like getting ready to pass out. Like all the blood just made me like queasy. And she's like, be glad you're not on your period. And I'm like dying with my bloody fucking finger in the sink, like, it was so bad. I was like, okay, girl. But that's all I remember of that. And now I have a scar on my finger.
Oh, wow. Something to remember.
How'd you cut yours?
I was working in a restaurant, and I was in charge of cutting a big hunk of Asiago cheese. So it's like a huge half wheel, like probably like 2 feet long-ish, 2 feet radius. But it was a half. So I had it like the flat side up and the curved side down, and I had this giant double-handed knife, and I was whacking all the wax.
A double-handed? What's a double-handed knife?
Like it's like a long knife,
like
and
the
there's
moon.
2 handles.
Like the pizza cutter.
Kind of like that, except this one was flat. But yes, kind of like that.
Yeah,
so
those are fun.
Sure, I'm hitting this Asiago. All this wax is flying everywhere, and then I'm holding. Yeah, because they're covered in wax to preserve it. Oh. So I'm like opening up the Asiago wheel. Anyways, I whack one side of it, but it tilts, and the knife slips, and it hits my finger.
You could have chopped your finger off, no?
I literally could, and yeah, I did see like a little bone, and then I went and I sat like in the back storage room because I thought I was gonna pass out.
Yeah, no, that was the only time too that I felt like I was gonna. Yeah, it was. I could see like the white inside and everything. I was like, it was bad. But other than that, no, I still haven't broken anything. So.
Yeah, literally though.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing.
There's also one time I used to smoke cigarettes, y'all. I used to be a cigarette smoker.
Not a cigarette.
From the age of 15 to 20 years old, I smoked cigarettes.
How do you get cigarettes at 15?
Literally asking someone.
Really? I don't think I would ever.
A lot of homeless people, a lot of older, like kids in high school, like that I would know.
Wow. I don't even know. Y'all, to this day, other than going to like a dispensary, I still don't I don't know where to get weed from people. Like I don't know how to, you know what I mean? Like I don't have I have a connect. Like I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So cigarettes weren't even I don't even know how to.
Cigarettes are harder to get than weed now. I feel like.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know what to ask for. I don't even know the difference. I do remember when I worked in a grocery store, people asked for cigarettes and you have to go, it was behind a case, and they would tell me whatever the brand was, but I literally had no clue what anything that I would grab random packs, or I would have them try to
Is this the one you wanted?
I would try to have them describe it to me and be I remember sometimes I would fake they changed their packaging, which one, try to get answers out of them because I don't know cigarettes. But so you loved them.
Marlboro Reds, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
That's the white and red one.
I was a Camel girl though. I was a Camel girl.
I wouldn't know the Camels.
It's the one with the camel on it.
Well, I got that part. But someone said what is it? I don't fucking a menthol light.
A Newport.
Something. I'd be like, okay, go point to which one you want, and I'll go open the case. That's what I also did. I would open I'd bring them to the case so that way they could get it. But I also didn't know the difference between a box and a carton. Is that right?
Yeah, so a box is one, and then a carton is a pack of.
Which is so confusing to me because I feel like a box, when you think of box, you think of a box. So I would think a box of cigarettes would have multiple packs of cigarettes
pack and a
in
carton.
it. So I didn't understand that either. It was bad, y'all.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. That one.
It didn't make sense.
That one does make sense. Anyways, back to the initial story I was gonna tell. When I used to smoke, I would go on my little break at work. I would go smoke a cigarette, and then I would come inside. And one time I came inside, and I was hooking on a hook to a pizza dough maker, and I crushed my finger in it, and I started bleeding there. But I had just smoked a cigarette, and I got the craziest head rush. I literally thought I was gonna black out and pass out in the middle of the kitchen. It was so crazy. Yeah.
Did you have the wheel?
Yeah.
Is it a dance? Wait, can you do a little? Did you turn the pizza cutting into a dance?
Well, I wasn't really a pizza maker.
Isn't this a dance? It's a dance, right?
You should try that one out at the drag clubs.
Isn't this a dance? I'm sure. Someone in the chat has to know that moving the hands up and down. I feel like this is like an old 80s dance, right? And then they go from side to side. You know what I'm talking about, right? Anyways, whatever. I think it's called the pizza cutter.
It's called the pizza cutter. The double-handed pizza cutter.
Yeah. I've never worked at a food restaurant. Restaurant, and I
0 out of 10. Do not recommend.
I would never. I don't like people like that. I can't.
Yeah,
I could never be a waiter. I don't know how people I don't know how people do it. Which is why I'm always nice to. Well, I think you should be nice to people anyways in public. Like, there's no reason, unless they give you a reason. But I like waiters and stuff. I want them. I'm always nice, so I always get weirded out too when people complain.
Oh, I don't like complaining.
Austin will complain. Austin will send it back. Austin works in the food industry though, so I'm like, she's like, no, like I guess from like one waiter to the next, like I don't know, but if maybe there's a code they have, I don't know, but like I feel bad and then I feel awkward.
Yeah. I would feel bad too.
Yeah.
But also, and I guess it depends. Like, if something is like really bad, where it's like inedible, or like something got messed up. But actually, I don't like doing returns either. Like for like just like at a store, I hate doing returns.
It depends on what it is. If it's something I need, if it's like clothes or something that I need and I got the wrong size or something. But you know what? That like really doesn't happen, because I try on my clothes. What?
Do you? Oh, I don't.
You don't try on clothes? You don't go in a dressing room?
I just roulette it, bitch. I'm like, if this fits, cool. If it doesn't, oh well.
I can't
I'm
do
out
it.
$20.
I can't because I have to, my pants are so weird on me that I can't do it. I have to try pants on.
Well, I guess for me, I just bought pants for the first time in like 10 years after living my life in leggings. So
I don't have a lot of wearing sweats right now. Yeah. And then every summer I cut my pants.
And then you got shorts.
And then I have shorts, and then I have to go buy more pants.
New pants.
Yeah.
The cycle, the circle of life.
I did actually just buy a bunch of new clothes. I forgot about that.
Okay, fashion show.
I did. I bought this one. I'll take photos in it, but I bought this one. I bought 2 see-through shirts.
Oh.
I was feeling myself. I did.
With a harness.
I bought 2 see-through shirts. One of them is really, really cool because it's like this Jean-Paul Gaultier type of like look where it's like the body print on it.
Girl, what the fuck did you just say?
Anyways, it's this like mesh shirt.
People in chat.
But it's like this like print of like this body on it, which is really, really cool. That lines up with yours. And then I also got a but I got this other see-through shirt, which is like a baseball like button up. Baseball button
like a jersey?
Kind of like a jersey, but it's mesh, but it's like all embroidered flowers and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, which I really, really love. So I was thinking like in my head like a photo for it. You know, like when people do like those cute little like laid dried flowers on their faces and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? No. You don't know? Anyways, they'll put like the sunset filter on, and then they'll have like the beautiful flowers going up, and I was like, oh my god, wait, that would look, and they're kind of like wet and dewy, and I was like, oh wait, that'd be so
like
cute.
A milk bath.
Girl, yeah, I'm just gonna be in the tub.
Like, literally, what is it with like, especially pregnancy photos of just like sitting in a big tub of milk filled with flowers? Like, that is kind of weird, yeah?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've never seen a milk bath flower photo shoot?
I mean, I've seen people do really cool stuff, and they did in America's Next Top Model, where they do really cool stuff in the bathtub or in a pool or whatever. Actually, in cosplay, the show that I did on Twitch, y'all, Witchy, who won, did this beautiful. What was it like? What's the story of Persephone going down to go get her husband or whatever, lover, down the river to hell?
I do remember there was a wet one.
And she did it in the water, and she was traveling down the river. Yeah, it was really, really beautiful. When I was younger, I remember pregnant pictures were well, I guess they were baby pictures, not pregnancy really, but Ann Getty, do you remember those?
That sounds familiar.
It was like, a baby in like a palm, or like a baby laying on a leaf, or a baby
Oh,
laying
yeah. Oh
yeah.
my God. And they're like so pliable. You can just like mold them into like
Yeah.
really weird shapes. Like,
Those like were everywhere. My mom loved those things, but she loved the she
makes
also
me
loved precious moments, which is really funny because just now, recently on TikTok I just saw, it's like things your grandmother collected when you went to their house, and it showed like this lady just like, and it was like precious moments collection. Did your mom ever have precious moments?
I don't think so.
Do you know what they are?
Mm,
They were like, think very
no.
Hallmark. They were very like these kids with like the teardrop eyes that were always like, but they're like little porcelain figures.
Oh, okay,
They're all
okay.
white.
Little figures, little figures. Okay, I do kind of think I know what you're talking about. They
My
got big heads, kind of.
Yes, but they had those like big teardrop ooh eyes. And so my mom used to collect those too. Also, I was obsessed with Thomas Kincaid when I was.
We had a Thomas Kincaid
I
in our house.
love Thomas Kincaid. I wanted a Thomas Kincaid so bad.
They're
Which
very
is,
pretty.
they were very. I was just relaxing going in the store and seeing it, but I don't really actually know the painter of light. I don't actually know if it actually changed or if it was just like, you were looking at a picture in the dim light. Like they
Hmm.
just put a spotlight on the picture. I don't know. You know.
We'll just have to get a Thomas Kincaid and find out.
This stream is sponsored by Thomas Kincaid.
How is Thomas these days? Is he
I
painting still?
don't even know if
Like,
that's a real
what?
person. Is Thomas Kincaid a real person? Did he
I
actually
would
paint
think
those?
so.
I don't know. Let me look it up. Is Thomas
Look at
Kincaid? Let's see.
real.
Who is Thomas Kincaid? I don't even know how to spell it. Kincaid?
K-I-N.
I got it.
Is that it?
He died in 2012.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, he's not what I
sad.
thought he would look like. He actually looks like he's like part of like a religious like church, like a religious church, a church.
that
He's like,
sounds about what I think he looks like.
maybe he was. I don't know, but that's what he looks like.
Huh.
I mean, they were very pretty
Okay.
pictures, but they always had like a little. Yeah, I was fascinated. I wanted one, and it's so funny that that's what was in the mall. When was the last time you went to a mall?
Kind of recent.
Oh, I guess you do have malls there.
We have 2 malls in my town.
Is that where you shop?
No, girl, I go to Target.
Mm,
Most of the time, I just buy something online.
yeah,
We do have like these outlet malls, that's like
yeah.
discounting kind of things in a couple towns over. And I was just thinking that I need to go there because I need to buy new shoes hella bad. Oh my God.
I need
My
new
shoes have
shoes
holes in
too.
them. They're fucked up. Like, yeah.
The last mall that we
Yeah.
went to was with you. That was the last. We don't do malls here. There are malls
Oh.
here, but there's only. I don't really go to the mall. I also really want to go thrift shopping.
I do love a little thrift moment.
I just love it. I prefer thrift shopping than the mall.
My entire wardrobe used to be thrifted.
I love it. When I had no money too, when I would go to the thrift store. I would go to the thrift store when I first got hired at Banana Republic. I would go to the thrift store and I would alter clothes so it looked nicer on me and expensive. But I love thrift store clothes.
I'll find some pictures of some old crazy outfits I used to wear.
You would
So
probably like
stupid.
thrifting in New York.
Oh, I bet I would.
There's so
When I
many
visited
thrift
my
stores.
brother in Portland, they have like
Oh,
a
I
lot
love Portland thrift shopping.
of
Oh.
thrifting there. It was
Portland has this huge warehouse. I don't know the name of it, but it's like it's almost like a flea market warehouse. You know what I'm talking about?
okay. Yeah, and everyone has their little booths that they
Yes,
like rent out.
that's my
Oh
favorite.
yeah, we went there. What was it called?
I don't remember, but I
something
loved it.
marketplace.
I love because they also sell like furniture and like collectibles and like all
Yeah.
this. I want to live
It
in
was
Portland.
super cool.
I've
Oh my
said
God,
it-
move there.
I've said it forever that I want to live in Portland. I don't know if Michael would like to live there. I don't know how
I
you
could
would.
see you there for
I would.
sure.
Oh, me, yeah. But I don't know if Michael, but
It's just rainy.
yeah. I love the rain though. I don't know if
know, it's
Michael would
what-
like the rain.
Perfect for you.
The dogs don't like the rain either, so I don't think we could do that. But
But it's like just enough sun where you could be happy.
I think
Anyways.
I think people are quite depressed there, right? Like, isn't depression isn't that like one of the highest places
I don't think it's as bad as Seattle, but
Oh
maybe.
no, Seattle's they're all sad.
I don't know if you go to the dog and it gets
No,
my
Seattle's
friend.
on a different level. Yeah, no, Seattle's got that beat.
I don't think I could. I think I could do Portland. I don't think I could do Seattle. Don't
No,
think
I couldn't do
could.
Seattle. Also, I feel like
Yeah.
Seattle's small. Maybe that's just me because I've only been... This one time I was... Did I tell you about the... Okay, we got to make this fast. But I was on tour and I stayed at a hotel and I was doing arts and crafts and I dropped an entire thing of glitter, like a big bottle of glitter in the carpet at the hotel.
Oh fuck.
Oh
What
my
happened?
God. I felt so bad and I was trying to like suck it all up. I bought a vacuum cleaner so I could like try to clean it up myself because I felt so bad calling the hotel to be like, I dropped glitter all. And it's like, it's that carpet that's like a super, it's like hard. It's like the flat.
Yeah,
So it's in there, y'all.
it gets tucked in there.
Yeah. And so like I felt so bad. I bought a vacuum cleaner and I told them afterwards that like I tried so hard to clean this up. I'm so sorry. I dropped this in there. They were so nice to me though. I think because
Aw.
they appreciated the fact that I tried to clean it up myself.
Yeah.
They also knew who I was in there, so that probably helped. But I felt well because we were on tour and that was one of our sponsored hotels, and so
They probably like kept a little vial of the glitter. They're like dropped by Fifi.
oh my God, can you imagine? They're like, this bitch dropped fucking glitter everywhere. But yeah, no, but that was in Seattle. But I've only been in Seattle for like little things like that. One of my favorite comic
Seattle
book
needs more
stores.
glitter, so you're fine.
They got Jinx Monsoon. They're fine.
Aw,
Yeah,
it's precious. Oh, you went to a comic book store there?
I did. It was also like a little market. It's where they throw the fish.
Oh, yeah.
And it's attached to the little market and stuff down there, but there's a comic book store in there that I love, and I bought this X-Men Storm Pop that I wanted forever, and I found it there, and then I was so upset because I found it there, I bought it, and then I accidentally left it at the venue. So, but I ended up getting it years later again. But I was looking for this Funko Pop everywhere, and they actually had it, and I found it, and I was so excited, and then I left it.
Oh, that's heart shattering.
But yeah, but I do love that shop. It is kind of overpriced there though, but I'm sure that building costs a lot of money.
It's kind of crazy that like because of social media, you can say things like that's the place where they throw the fish, and I know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like
But I feel like
but
I feel like maybe that is because of social media, but I feel like that's like the Seattle thing, right? What else do you think about Seattle? The pen, the needle?
Yeah, I didn't think about that until you said that actually.
But I feel like that's like I feel like that's a thing that they do there.
But I would have never known unless I saw a video of it posted online.
Well, there you go.
The place where you throw the fish.
But yeah, so all right, y'all, that is it for today. We are done. Dawna needs to go to work and cut that cheese. And oh my God. Wow, I never thought of that. Wow, how did we just get the cut the cheese joke when you were cutting cheese?
Oh boy. I've been cutting cheese my whole life.
I know. Dawna has this like fart obsession.
There's a lot of weed that smells like cheese too.
Oh, a lot of wood?
A lot of weed smells like cheese.
I can't do stinky weed and I can't do stinky cheese. I can't do any of it.
Okay, go.
I can't do stinky anything. I don't like stinky. I can't do it.
You just gotta live a little.
No. I'm good. I'm living. I'm thriving. We're fine.
I bet Pokemon trees like stinky cheese.
Ew, gross. We're done. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for today. We will see you next Monday. And I believe we have guests on the 25th, y'all, of this month. We have Austin and Britva, which is going to be very, very, very exciting since we joined their podcast. They are joining ours, which is going to be great.
So excited.
Make sure to follow us. Also, thank you for the sub today. I really, really appreciate it, Katie. But we will see you next Monday at 3 p.m. 12 p.m. Pacific. Yeah.
All right. 12 a.m. a midnight showing.
Oh God, don't listen to her.
Two straight guys after dark. Okay.